Now, I feel like I have to narrate this video because if I just show you the footage, it's not really going to drive the point home, so bear with me on this one. So this past weekend, I was playing Final Fantasy VII Episode Intermission featuring Yuffie. It took me about 8 hours to beat that DLC, and out of those 8 hours, I'm pretty sure I spent like 2 hours playing Fort Condor. And I did everything of that side mission. I beat all the opponents, and I finally challenged Bradley to a final battle. He beat me once, but I managed to get him on the rematch, and that's it. I basically kept on playing the game after that, and didn't look back. It wasn't until I was playing New Game Plus, and I was forced to play the tutorial mission against Polk, the guy that introduces the game to Yuffie. And since I was doing the New Game Plus, I didn't want to play Fort Condor again because I had already done everything. I was just beelining the main story just so I could get to, to the secret bosses and all that stuff. But then it kind of occurred to me, can anyone actually lose this tutorial battle against Polk? I mean, if I remember correctly, I beat him relatively easy on my first playthrough. So I thought, okay, let's do it. So I picked up, I think it was the Assassin board, because it's one of those last boards you get. So my board was a lot more powerful than the starter board they give you at the beginning of the game. And I just sat the controller down and let Polk do his thing. I wanted to see if he had any unique dialogue, considering I had done a video for that for every other NPC, but I seem to have forgotten Polk. Mainly because he's not really an opponent, he's just like the tutorial boss to teach you the game. So I put my controller down and waited for him to do some damage to my bases. And the first thing I noticed, he was barely doing any damage to my bases, and my bases were literally killing his guys in one shot. So my bases were doing more damage to him than he was doing to me, and I wasn't even launching any troops yet. So I thought, okay, this is probably because I have one of the final boards you get in the game, on your first playthrough. So you have the Assassin boards, the Grandmaster board, so it's probably that these boards have a lot of attack power, and my bases have a lot of HP, so that's probably why he's not doing a lot of damage. So I was like, okay, I quit the game. I reloaded, and I decided to use the starter board, which is the first board you get, very low HP, very low attack. So I was like, okay, let's see if this guy can actually win a match against me. I then proceeded to put down my control and wait. And wait. And wait. And wait. Polk cannot win this match. The only way Polk wins this match is if you don't play. That is the only feasible way for this guy to win this match and you to lose. It doesn't matter if you just throw your soldiers randomly or at disadvantage, you will win this match only on the basis that you throw soldiers. The only way you lose this match is if you just don't play, like I did. And even at that, it took him, and I timed this, guys, it took him 21 minutes with 32 seconds for him to defeat me, without me throwing a single soldier. And that is because Polk throws one soldier like every 20 seconds. Like his ATB bar is literally filled, and he will not throw another soldier because he does not throw another soldier until his previous soldier dies. So he's incapable of throwing two soldiers. He only throws. He doesn't play defense, he doesn't play offense, he just throws one soldier to the left and one soldier to the right. No strategy whatsoever. So the only way it is possible to lose this match is if you don't play. So it's almost incomprehensible for me that why they would record a line of dialogue for Polk to win this match when it's impossible for someone to lose this. Like, you can just throw your soldiers at random and you will win this match eventually. Because he will not win. He just won't win. As long as you're throwing soldiers, there's no possible way for Polk to win. So I find it hilarious that they actually recorded a line of dialogue. I half expected that if you do lose this match, there would just be like this special menu saying, oh, just a rematch. There's no continue, because you obviously have to win this. Like, there's no possible way for you to lose this match. So, but to my surprise, they actually did include a line of dialogue for when Polk wins, which I find hilarious, because no one will lose this unless you're literally doing what I do to just make a damn YouTube video and spend 22 minutes recording nothing, just throwing your controller there and just not doing anything for 22 minutes and allowing Polk to win. So this is single-handedly probably the rarest line of dialogue in FF7 Remake. like all the game, because no one will hear that. No one will hear that one voice actor's line, because no one will lose this tutorial mission. Like, no one, because no one's gonna wait 22 minutes to allow this guy to win. So I just find it hilarious that he actually has a line of dialogue, which, by the way, even if you beat him, even if you lose against him and then you beat him again, he has actually another unique line of dialogue. So he has 2 unique lines of dialogue, one for when he loses, one for when he wins, and one for when you rematch him and win him and beat him again. So it's just, wow, those are like the rarest lines of dialogue that no one will ever hear in this game, because no one will ever lose, at least on purpose, to this guy. So there you have it. It's such a weird video, but it's just it just caught me like off guard that they would actually record voice lines for that. Considering that I even did a video this week showing all the Fort Condor opponents, all their reactions to them winning and losing against Yuffie, and I didn't even think about including him, including Polk, because he's the tutorial boss. I thought there was just no way for him to lose, and I almost didn't believe it until I saw it myself. So that's why I didn't include him in that video, because it didn't even come to me to even include this guy. But anyways, guys, there you have it. That's today's video. See ya.
The path to victory is paved with defeat.
Get over yourself.
Maybe I really do suck at this.